Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Being Encouraged. As we come this morning, I hope we're doing well. And as I encourage our hearts, I want us to ponder on the question, what have we stopped doing? What has caused us to divert? Even as we consider those questions, we can look on St. Luke chapter 2 and verse 49. And even before we get to the specific verse, Mary and Joseph, the earthly parents of Jesus, they were frantically searching for him, wondering where he was after they went to the temple to pray and they found he was missing. But even as they searched for him and they went back to the temple, they saw him sitting amongst the doctors and he was asking questions. He was answering their questions as well. And as the parents asked him, why is it, what are you doing here? He said unto them, don't you understand? Why are you searching for me? Don't you understand that I must be about my Father's business? And that's what we as children of God and even those who are not saved must understand. We were created to be about God's business. In Revelation chapter 4 and verse 11, he reminds us that for his pleasure we are and were created. We were created most of all to give God glory, to give him praise. But the truth is, there are many things that come to distract us from this main purpose. And even as we look at Jesus in the temple, his parents had genuine concern. But even that Jesus saw as a distractor, and he said, why have you come to distract me? I must be about my Father's business. And so there are things that are genuine, but they have come to distract us from the real purpose. What has caused us to stop working? The cares of life? Is it that we have to be about our daily chores? God knows all of that we have to be about our daily chores. But I'm encouraging us this morning, get back to basics. Get back to the time when we sought God first. He says in his word that we should seek him first and his kingdom. And when we do, everything else will come into alignment. Everything that we are worrying about, trying to fix, trying to patch, trying to put together, when we put God at the very center of it all, he will work it out. He will allow everything to fall in place, not just some things, but everything he will allow to fall in place. So as I encourage myself, I'm encouraging you. Let nothing or anyone distract you from the purpose of going after God's business. He is sovereign. He is Lord. And when we show him that he is sovereign, when we show him that he is Lord of our lives, that he is Lord of our situation, he will move heaven and earth for us. As we send up the sacrifices, I want to ask us today, is our sacrifice pleasing to God? Is it rocking God on his throne? Or when we come before him, is he stopping or his nostril because he doesn't like what is coming up? I implore us, get back to basics. Get back to the old landmark where we put God at the very center, where we say, God, it's you or nothing at all. I have all of this to do, God, but I'm dropping everything and I'm running after you. And when we do, we will start seeing the blessing flowing. We'll start seeing things working out because we're telling the Creator of heaven and earth that you are my number one. Do have a blessed day.